Shazam! Hello. Oh, I see Will's shoulder.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We are live once again on the Niche Shopping Network. And today is a very special day because we have brought on one of our first fellow reseller families. Not all will be families, but this is a family. We have brought Picker Road. And I know so many of you love Picker Road. So we are happy to have them here with us. I'm like, okay, now the chat's getting going. I'm thinking that YouTube's a little slow to send out the notification. Look at that. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Now I see the number rising.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, so today we are doing a bunch of just really fun stuff. I mean, you guys watch the videos and see the stuff that we pick up. Well, today is the day that we share it with you. And I'm trying to figure out, is anybody else seeing something strange in the chat where it says paired? And I'm trying to figure out why it's all saying paired for the chat messages. I don't understand.
You see anything?
I'm looking. I don't see anything on our side.
Technology. Okay, as long as it's not showing at the other end, it's just really, really strange. It all says paired.
Well, you know, we did set it to simulcast onto Picker Road, so
maybe that's what it means. Right. If you are watching from the Picker Road YouTube channel right now, let us know in the comments. Let's see how this works, because it's all new technology. You know, programmers are so busy on the back end putting things in for us. So that would be super cool. If you that would be cool if you could see the chat in all places. Because I'm also streaming to my Facebook page as well. Yeah, we aren't using that, Brenda. We have new technology. New technology. Anyway, it is what it. You know, I just get fascinated by some of these things sometimes.
Ever evolving.
Ever evolving. So as usual, because you are here at the live, and for those watching on the replay for 24 hours after we are done with the broadcast, we have a special opportunity for you guys. And that is a special 20% off code, good today. And we have both decided to make it store wide. So while we're going to show you some of the items, we're not going to show you everything in our shops, but the code is good for everything in our shops this time. So if you wanted to check out, and when you get over there and you want to check things out, 20% off is your special deal. And then that comes off 24 hours because we know people need to watch on the replay. So we don't want to like just make it like, oh, if you're not here, too bad, so sad. That is 24 hours after we finish as well.
Absolutely.
So thank you guys. Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for being here.
So Kate S says, any rhinestones, or has Danny banned that song?
Any rhinestones?
Like a rhinestone bracelet.
I knew it. I knew that was coming.
There it comes.
You know what? I just realized my microphone is like 10 miles away. Do I sound echoey?
You sound good here.
I sound normal? Because if it's okay, I'll just leave it there. But I'm like, hi, Mr. Microphone. There's a lot of error between us. But if it sounds fine, we'll go with it. You guys always let us know in the comments what's going on your end. We love to hear it. Okay, well, so we're going to get started. So I will just say, we are using the Shopify platform for our shops. And as such, there are still some little things to work out with the shipping, such as it doesn't know when, say, you buy something at the beginning of our show and then you buy something at the end of the show. It doesn't know you're the same person in order to combine that shipping. So we take care of that when all is said and done and we're packaging things up and you will be refunded that excess shipping. We don't double charge you on shipping. So just have to say that. Oh, we do have a little thingamajigger that'll tell you that. Look at, yeah, look at that. We got the little thingamajigger. Gotta love little thingamajigger.
There it is.
Where is it?
All right. So just take note that you will be taken care of on the shipping end. And so I think we should be ready to throw our first item up on the screen. It looks like you might have a little rooster, Italian rooster picture, little kind of a guy.
Well, Danny, we just want to say thank you so much. We want to say a huge thank you to you and Dawn for inviting Picker Road to be your premier additional seller. And we're so excited. You guys have done an absolutely amazing job. And everyone out there has to know that. You guys have worked so hard, and this is just fantastic. So
thank you.
We're thrilled. Picker Road is thrilled to be
and we are thrilled to have you here.
So
all right, so this is how it works, guys. We're gonna find the little chickeny dude. And we gotta take out those extra pictures real quick. Hold on, hold the part. There we go.
Well, you do that. I'll talk about him.
You talk about him. There he is.
He is.
I'm going to give you full screen too.
He is made in Italy. Oh, his bum is on camera. There he goes.
There it is. Perfect.
Thank you so much. He's made in Italy. He's a new acquisition. We just got him. We purchased him at a sale from an estate of someone who literally traveled and lived around the world. And we got so many incredible items from this estate. And he is one of them. And we just think he's adorable. He's just so cute and perfect condition. He was never used. And we love him. He is, how tall is he, Will?
Let's bring up our description there if you want to.
So
that's our photos.
Yeah, there's our photos.
Now I gotta say about the sale that this came from. If you saw the episode and if you've watched our episodes, just like you've watched Danny's episodes, you can tell when you're at an amazing location. You can tell when people have care for the items. You can tell when they buy good items.
Right.
These people traveled the world and they didn't buy knickknacks. They didn't buy souvenirs. They bought really nice stuff. So this is one of those examples.
And he is 4.5 inches tall, and he is marked Giovanni Veretti was the artist.
Sure.
Giovanni Veretti.
There we go.
So
right there.
There's a little bit of a delay, so I'm trying to see. You've got it up there. Very, very good. Very, very good. And we have him in the shop. And like everything else, he's 20% off.
Ooh.
Cool.
Get your code in.
Very cool.
He's so sweet. Look at those eyes there. He's got the little grapes on him.
Perfect little creamer. You could use him for cream, or you could use him for syrup. So lots of different things you can use him for.
Perfect
Very
if you
fun.
have chicken and waffles, right?
Yeah,
Pour your
that's
syrup
right.
on it.
That's a thing now, isn't it?
Do you know what's coming to Las Vegas? I just saw a billboard for it.
What?
Chicken and donuts is the new thing they're doing.
What?
That's close to waffles. Waffles, donuts, you know.
Chicken and donuts?
Yeah. Maybe you'll see that in an upcoming Picker Road eating segment.
One plate.
One split.
And the code is on the screen, everyone. So sorry about that. The code is niche20, just like it says right there on the screen, niche20.
There you go. Perfect. Now I don't hear Danny.
Nope. There we go.
And
I have to come back on the screen.
There
you go.
There it is. All
I
right.
didn't hear you.
Yeah, so sorry about that, guys. That's how it's going to work. Okay, so there are, I'm looking too. So usually I have a moderator who is pinning the actual link to the item as well as the code. I'm going to try to multitask here and put it over there for you.
Is there anything you can do?
I got that one.
Okay.
But so a QR code works with like your phone camera. You don't have to take a picture. You just hold your phone camera up to the QR code and it scans it, and then it will give you the link over to that item. So a lot of people, what they do is they use their phone for that, and then they watch on their computer or another device. So that somebody was saying though that it doesn't have you leave the screen. Like, I don't know what it looks like on the other end when you scan the code, because I'm like here in the studio. But I'd be curious what your experience is with that, everyone. If you can still hear us while you're going over to the item.
You mean you bought one of your own items yet?
I haven't, but I should. Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
All right. So your turn, Danny.
It's my turn. What am I going to sell? I'm going to sell something that doesn't have a picture. So I preloaded some things, and you'll see if you go to my shop right now, like what are all these things that like there's no picture? Well, that is to give you guys the advantage. I'm going to show it to you guys so that nobody else got in there and jumped on it first. So this is like the last thing I'm going to sell that's a Christmas related item. And my items are going out between tomorrow and Saturday. Everything will get out the door. So it's supposed to get there in time. So I have this adorable little Christmas dog mug.
Oh my goodness.
We'll see if we can
That's so
find
cute.
So I think those are French bulldogs. The link will be coming up momentarily. In fact, let me copy it and then let me put it in the chat for you.
That's so cute. I love it.
So there's the actual link. The QR code will be coming up right now. There it is. So I will take this screen so you can see it. So I have 2 of these. So 2 people can win the little French bulldogs. It's double-sided. And I mean, if you buy them both, they would stack. They are made by Momentum Brands. That's what's on the bottom there. And don't forget the code is Niche20 for 20% off. Those cute little guys that should get to you in time for Christmas. So there we go. First item out of the Niche Lady shop. Let's see. I'm got to keep up with the chat over here. When I go to either one of your shops, as long as I don't close YouTube, I can still hear you while shopping. Fantastic. That's awesome. Okay. Beautiful. I love it. All right. And what is your next item going to be?
Okay. I think we're going to just, go big or go home.
Oh.
Absolutely. I know you think I put this back, but I went back and got it. It's, let me read it exactly. Let me get it, Will. Are you looking for it?
Oh, absolutely.
I can get it. It's vintage. I think you'll agree it's vintage. It's Bohemian crystal.
Bohemian, yeah.
Made in Czechoslovakia. It's got its actual label still on it. It's got a beautiful base. It's so clear, smooth, and it is 7.5 inches tall, and it's just stunning. I said it was like a light rose pinky, but Gary said it was like pink champagne. So we'll go with Gary on that one, and there it is. And
I'm trying to think. I should have. I'm going to give you full screen here in just a second to show it, but I believe I've sold this before. The artist name starts with an H. Okay, I'm going to go figure that out while you show them more close up, because I've seen this artist before.
Absolutely.
Right.
So
Bohemian
crystal, I mean, you're talking about some of the finest in the world.
It's really fabulous. The color is absolutely gorgeous. It's a pale pink, and it actually changes as you move it.
I get hints of lavender when I'm looking at it.
You get hints of lavender. This is so crystal clear down here. Just really, really, really pretty piece.
And you can see there, right over our shoulder, you can see that the label. It's
There's a
Bohemian
close-up.
crystal made in Czechoslovakia, which of course now is known as Czechia. It was the Czech Republic
Right.
for a while, but it's that Eastern European region that does so well with crystal. It's kind of that in Scandinavia and a few other places. Oh,
So,
amazing stuff.
really, really pretty. It's really heavy, guys.
So I believe it is a Joseph Hospadka Kripska. But he's a very famous designer.
We knew you would know, Danny, because you are our glass guru. You are an expert. You are a serious glass expert. You are able to identify things so well.
And that fade is known as the summer sow. So it's a summer sow.
Summer sow. There we go. But it's really beautiful. It just really caught my imagination right away.
Dawn says it looks glossy and luscious.
Mm. Agreed.
Do you have like a white paper or something you could put behind it?
A whiteboard or something, Gary? Gary is off to the side.
Hello.
Let's see if we get to have a whiteboard. Do you have anything white? I don't have anything white. You need to have a whiteboard. Give me just a piece of paper.
Threw that on you.
No. Piece of paper is fine.
Right there, you've got the thermal label paper.
The thermal label paper, maybe, or no.
It's very small.
All right.
Okay.
No, this is not an auction, guys. I see some questions. Nope, there's no bidding. There's no competition. This is simply, it's first come, first serve. So if you're interested in a piece, you go over and you go and grab it. And you use the code NICHE20, gets you 20% off during the time we're live and for 24 hours after.
Does that help, you think?
I think so. Just to give a sense.
Does that help a little bit?
And Danny, when somebody makes a purchase, are we calling them out and thanking them?
You sure can.
Well,
Absolutely.
Laura, thank you so much for your purchase using the discount. That's exactly what we hoped for, to buy the small art pottery vase signed Row.
Oh, excellent.
Which one is that?
Yeah, that's just it. You guys can shop. It's anything in our shops. It is not just the pieces we're showing you. So this special goes
this one right here.
for the entire course of this live stream and for 24 hours.
And we'll just take a second and show.
This is gorgeous.
Laura just purchased this incredible.
Oh, nice snag.
Look at that. It is signed Row on the bottom, and it's just lovely.
It's beautiful. It's so well made. It's whoever made it was a real master potter.
Congrats to Row and congrats to Laura.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Beautiful. We'll can that off to Gary, and you can wrap it up.
Oh, what am I going to sell next? I am going to sell. How about I got some little Tiki salt and peppers. Again, these are items I did not even get pictures of. So what I'm going to do when this live is done, I will get pictures to put them in the shop so you know what you're going for. But I just thought it'd be fun to have some things that you got to look at them here and know, because it's a special advantage. So they are salt and pepper. One has 3 holes, one has 2. They are year 2000 and then marked Hawaii on the bottom. If that'll flow, there's my focus. That's what the bottoms say. They're in really super good condition. They're double-sided. I know these tikis have names. One side's grinning and one side is straight-faced, whatever that means in the tiki world. But I have those over there. So that would bring them, I think they'd be about what? $16. They'd bring it down to $16 with the niche 20 code at checkout. So thank you. All right. Who's on first? What's on second?
Can do that next.
Yes. When it's our turn.
It is your turn. What shall we
In the tiki room.
Oh, you were just singing that backstage there, weren't you?
You've got his number, don't you?
Totally.
Do you want to show it?
Look at this.
Carved. It's a carved bone box. It's made in India. And what's different about this one, because we've all come across these before, but very few of them have these natural stones set on the top. And they're really, really quite pretty. And it's really in beautiful condition.
The brass work on it is fantastic.
It's the inset scroll brass work, and inside it's lined in a velvet material. So it's a really pretty little box. Let me get it up on here and I'll tell you exactly what it measures. I've seen these before. This is the nicest example I've ever seen of these. And you can put it up there. There we go. The measurements on it are 4 1/4 by 3, and it's 1 3/4 tall. So it's a nice, really nice size. You can put all sorts of goodies in there. It's made in India on the bottom, and the brass is really nice condition, nice and shiny. I like the hinges. They're ornate. And most of all, what I like are the stones on top, because I've never sold one before that has the stones like that. So, and I believe we have it there in the shop for $24 with 20% off. It's all 20% off.
Okay, Will, you're being all slick there, showing those close-ups.
All right, there we go.
Nicely done. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. And so everybody knows, you know how you tell the difference between bone and a substance that you cannot sell? I don't want to say the word because I don't want like the YouTube bots to get in on it.
Right.
Right.
Because a lot of people mistake the two, but bone, and you can really see it in that box, has the little channels where there was blood vessels. I mean, because bone is a living thing. And so when it's made into something, it darkens, those little channels darken. And so that's how you know that you have bone versus.
And you can see that on this.
Yes.
You see it really well on this.
All right.
All right.
I am going to do a paperweight.
Ooh.
It is a Princess House paperweight. It's not pictured over on the side. My ring camera is glaring in there, but it's got a very classic little flower cut into it. See, it's like a dome shape. It's got one little rough spot, like a little, I almost thought it was tape schmooze, but I have scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed and it doesn't come off. So while it still might be tape schmooze, I'm just going to represent it as possibly just a little rough spot in the glass. Just to be on the complete up and up. But it's a beautiful little paperweight. And it's got its original tag where if you hold it in just the right angle, you can still make out that it says Princess House, but it's really faded over time. Yeah, it's in there. It's in there. But there you go. So I have it at just $14.99 with that 20% off coupon, if anybody's interested. All right. There we go. Go back. Ooh, that's pretty. What do we call that?
We have a Talavera tumble up.
Is that Talavera?
I have it listed as Mexican pottery. I thought it was more Tonala.
Tonala,
That's in
Oh, okay.
One. Let me
I'm
do it.
sorry.
Yeah, it's Javier Servin, Mexico. And it's just the cutest little tumble up I've ever seen.
Yes.
It's so well painted. You can feel the paint. You can feel it feels like Braille. It's all really well done, and it's got this cutest little piece. Now, I guess some people might think it could be for tequila,
Ooh.
but I think it would make a really nice tumble up next to a bed. You want to drink a whole lot. The workmanship everywhere on this little piece is really fine. I like it. I like it a lot. And it is 7 inches tall. And the accents again on it are just really, really pretty. It feels so nice. Really like this one. Anything else you want to add about it?
Did we get dimensions on it?
Yeah, 7 inches
7
tall.
inches tall. Very good. I'm just
And
scanning through the pictures here so we can show everybody.
I think it's in there. There it goes.
It's got the lovely little accent on the bottom of the cup.
And again, it's signed by the artist, which the artist is Javier Servin. And we looked it up. And he is a ceramic artist in La Purisma, Mexico. We did our research. And that is in the shop, waiting for you. And it is Danny's turn.
Absolutely.
Hello. All right. Picker Road looks like they are on the home shopping. No. They're on the niche shopping network. It's the niche shopping network.
This is the niche shopping network, or I like to call it NSN. NSN. And we just want to make Danny proud.
Aw. Hey, so Sherry in the chat says it's telling her cannot ship to my address. Sherry, are you guys are shipping to US and Canada?
US and Canada at this time.
Okay.
We're working on expanding.
Right. So I'm trying to figure out why Sherry is not. Sherry, are you in the US or Canada and having that error? Because we want to fix that for you. And Debbie Watts, basically, we're going to show you an item if you're interested. I don't have anybody to post these links over in the chat. I was doing it and then I fell apart and stopped doing it. I need to get the next one for you. But if you are not able to scan the QR code, scanning the QR code is what will give you the link to go directly to the item, or we will try to get a little better about putting the actual links in the chat itself. But you just go over and you just purchase it. It's no battle, it's no bidding. It's a straight first come, first serve on the items. And we are doing 20% off for those of you who are here on the live stream. Yay! And watching the replay of the live stream. So there you go.
Thank you, Gail.
Oh, Laura M., that's a good point, as if she might be using a P.O. box, but that still shouldn't. She says she's in Michigan.
Interesting. Okay.
So we might have to do a little behind the scenes sleuthing to make sure.
Is that on our thing?
Well, I'm checking right now. Let's see.
William's checking right now.
Okay. I'm letting Christy know too, because she's our behind the scenes
Christy was so fabulous to set up all of our shipping for us on here.
She set it all up for us, and she is the best.
She is the best. Oh, Melissa's here. Hello, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Melissa, I'm showing things that are in the whole store. So if you could just grab the links just on the items as we go, I would be so appreciative. Yes, thank you. All right, I have some pewter candlesticks. They're very mod looking. I don't know how old they are, but they have that like mid-century style-esque appearance. They say they have the warnings, when did all those warnings start coming about? I feel like that's like within the last decade, we started having to warn everybody about everything. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Burn within sight. Keep away from things that catch fire. Because, why isn't that common sense? So somebody help me here. And keep away from children and pets. Okay. So they're from whenever we started putting common sense on labels. But it does say BS 2020. I should have known. There you go. Oh, some things just make me crack up, you guys. But they are super cool, and they are in the style of that mid-century kind of mod, abstracty kind of vibe. So remember, niche 20 for your 20% off. Boom. Cheers. And we'll bring Pick a Road back on. Thank you, Melissa. They are really they are really sleek.
You're not on yet. You have to get ready to the rhythm.
I always wonder who was the first person that ate the silica packet that they had to put "do not eat" on that. You know.
Right. Maybe their dog ate it.
Oh. What are we going to do next?
We're going to do this.
Ooh.
We're going to do this incredible Forever Rose. Forever and ever. Let me find it here.
There it is.
I was too busy listening to Danny. Find it. Where is it? Must be in.
That's true, Laura M. I think it did all start from that getting burned at the McDonald's drive-thru. I think you're right.
Oh, remember that?
Right.
Yeah, I think you're right. Coffee may be hot.
This is a real rose that has been professionally preserved. It's by Empress Flora, and it's all sealed. It still has its original seal right there, and they last up to 2 years. And it's just a really nice gift for someone. You give them flowers and they're gone, usually within a week, if that long. Well, this will really last quite a bit of time. And the box is in beautiful condition, and all the original wrapping is on it. The box measures 4 by 4 by 4, so it's a nice size. And
I'll let you
hold it in.
Yeah, if you can see there, it's got the original wrapping. It is sealed in the wrapping. It's got their seal sticker on it. And what's great about this is if you were to buy this new from Empress Flora,
right,
it's $120. So we're offering it at half that price with 20% off on top of that.
Right. So it's a great gift item. Really, really pretty. Some of them are not as pretty. This one's really beautiful.
It really is.
Really like this one. And
have you ever had a kiss from a rose?
From Sting? No. Oh wait, not Sting.
Seal.
I always get that one
I wasn't
wrong.
going to correct my mom.
I always get that one wrong. Oh. And I think that's about
$114.98 from the website.
Correct.
I just looked it up.
Yep.
So we just thought it was so pretty.
And of course, not all roses are created equal. This one really is a beautiful one.
So pretty. Really nice. And it's there. It's waiting.
That is really cool.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Really, really cool.
I thought it was different.
Yeah.
Different.
Oh, what am I doing next?
What are you doing?
I'm going to do some salt and peppers, because why not? I have snails. I have the most adorable little snail salt and pepper shakers. They are yellow. Happy yellow. Have their stoppers. And, I didn't realize how much people liked snails. I never was a fan of snails until my daughter started liking snails. And then I started noticing there are some really cute snail things out there. So we have snails.
Which one, Rachel or Jordan?
Rachel.
Oh. See, can you use those for escargot?
Well, you could.
Those are cute.
Oops. Let's see. Are they not showing up in the store? Let me see. I know, I put them in there. Let me see. Yes, there they are. I call them yellow snail shakers. So we actually have a lot of snails in our saltwater aquariums. And whenever I bring new snails home, she is the one who wants to release them, give them their new happy homes and such. So there they are, those little cuties. I have to find more places to put things on my desk here. They're super adorable. And these items will go out. Most things will go out tomorrow and Saturday at the latest, which should still give them time to get to where they need to go by Christmas time also. Thank you, Melissa. Cottage core. Yes, they are very cottage core. And they go with mushrooms. You know, mushrooms and snails is kind of a thing together. All right.
My turn?
Your turn.
No, Melissa's posting them. Yes.
Okay. Can I do some earrings? They're shiny.
There we go. Let's find them.
We're going to find them
collection.
In the jewelry collection.
So just a quick note to those watching on my Facebook page. We are streaming this from the Niche Shopping Network on YouTube. It is the new channel where we do all of the live sales and the live streams. And it's not just me, it's myself, Dawn of Hudson Vintage, and special reseller friends that we bring on as well. So we're kind of coming all into one place together, but we do multicast it over to different places. Like right now, it's streaming on the Niche Lady Facebook page, as well as the Picker Road YouTube channel.
So Meryl was asking, where do they enter the promo code? So if you put the item into your cart and you click checkout, then there should be a line just under the total that says add promo code. And you type in niche 20, press enter, and it'll automatically take 20% off your purchase.
Yep, exactly. We tested it several times this morning. It works all over the country. Okay. So these are Robert Lee Morris, RLM Studio, sterling silver. They're dangle earrings. They're really, really beautiful. They're very, very sophisticated. I love the way the silver is made. He does a lot of really beautiful upscale jewelry. They're marked 925 and RLM Studio. The length on the dangle is 2¼ inches long, and they're just beautiful. A triple dangle, really, really pretty. They're for pierced ears, obviously. You just would slip them on, just thread them right on, and they're really nice. I don't know. Can you see them on me there?
I think that looks great.
Yeah, they're really, really pretty. Really beautiful, and I like the work. I like the work that this studio does.
You can't beat sterling, right?
Right, they're and every bit. They're sterling, and they have nice movement. As you move, they move, and they're nice weight too. You've got a nice amount of sterling, but yet it's not going to be heavy on your ears.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
And again, 20% off. I'm going to say it every time.
And
I get in trouble, when I do my shopping on senior day and I say, the 40% off 40. I get so many comments like, stop saying it. But then you'd be surprised if you don't say it, then people like forget it, and then, so we're just going to keep saying it. We're just going to keep doing it. All right. Do I have any little Piggly Wiggly lovers? I got another cute little pair of salt and peppers. Black and white pigs. Now you can be rebellious and you could put the pepper in the white and the salt in the black one if you wanted to. But really, it's meant for salt and pepper. And they've got a sweet little design on the sides. They both have their stoppers. There's their stoppers. And for those saying, yes, you do hear birds in the background. I don't know if you can hear Bougie right at this particular moment in time, but he's calling Peanut. Which he does all throughout the day. Ohio only gives 10% off to seniors and only on Mondays. Well, that's not very nice. Not very nice at all. All right, so there's those little piggly wigglies.
And let's see, what should we do?
What would you like to do next?
Let's do this next.
Ooh, what do we have there? The
Chance.
unicorn box.
Oh.
So we have this unicorn art box. And what really attracted me to this was the absolutely incredible blue color. When I held it up to the light, it was just so, so pretty. Really well made. Let me hold up the unicorn. I can't see. Is it okay in the camera?
I think we're looking good.
Looking good. And it opens up beautifully. And the mirror on the bottom, on the inside, reflects that beautiful blue color. And it's heavy. It's a heavy art box. Well done. Artisan made. And really, really pretty. It's got a little bit of beveling around the top there. So you've got a little bit of beveled glass. And it's in beautiful, beautiful condition. So, and I just love it.
$26 with 20% off.
Did you say 20% off?
20% off.
Oh my goodness.
Peanut.
Is Peanut there?
She's
Yeah,
under my desk.
Peanut.
This is her new spot. She moves her bed under my desk.
Are you serious?
I'm like, where do I put my feet?
Oh my goodness.
That is beautiful.
It's
Beautiful.
a real,
Thank you, Meryl, for
The blue.
purchasing the candlesticks.
The blue in there is really fantastic.
oh, let me give the measurements on that.
Oh, yes.
The measurements are 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and it's 1 3/4 inches tall. So good size. And that was the pick of the day for the video.
Yes, it was.
On that one. That was one of my picks of the day.
Donna is asking if it's leaded stained glass.
Yes, it is.
Uh-huh.
It's got little lead threads around it right here. And it's got lead all around it.
Very nice.
Metal. And it's heavy. Very, very well made.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone else having troubles? Like once you get the item in the shopping cart, is anybody having checkout issues? Please let us know so we can fix those. Technology is always a work in progress. Always. Oh, I have something large and fabulous next. A little depression glass. I could not figure out who this was by. I'm leaning toward it being a Jeanette piece. It is pink depression glass. It is a cake stand. It's in beautiful condition. There are no chips. And you know what? Dare I say, Valentine's Day is around the corner. How fabulous would that be for like some Valentine's cookies or cakeys or some such goodie? But there you go. It is full cake size. And it's fabulous. And it is 20% off with the code Niche20. Our jewelry display, as Dawn said. Yes. So Tammy, so what we do, so the shipping thing is still weird on the back end of the site. So we absolutely watch that very closely. And if there's an overpayment of shipping, it gets refunded. I think I have lots of people in there that will tell you that we're very, very good about staying on top of that. All right, so let's go ahead and see what Picker Road has next.
And
Oh,
talk about this.
And
if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck and looks like a duck,
it is a flower frog. It's
it's a frog.
a mid-century modern. It's the French pottery company Ludovic Célin's, and it is a flower frog that you can put more than just flower stems. You can really use groupings, larger things like bamboo. It's very, very unusual. And
That is cool.
it is so unusual. We got it, of course, at one of the largest French flea markets in Paris, and it made it all the way home. I was so worried about the beak making it, but it made it all the way home, wrapped in our suitcases, and it is just fabulous. It is signed on the bottom, signed by the maker, and it's pretty hard to find. Find one around here. He traveled a long way, but he's just fabulous.
Absolutely.
The design on the top, you can see how the glaze is. And I'll let you hold it up closer so they can see the signature. You can thread your fingers through there and hold on to it.
Yes, absolutely.
It's this way though.
Oops.
See, it's that
There we
way.
are.
There we go. You got it?
Right. Yes.
And you can see the signature. It measures, it's had quite a journey. It's mid-century modern. It's glazed in a soft green. It's got white design markings. The base measures about 14 inches, and all the way to the top it's 4 inches. It's about 6 inches tall, and it's got 11 outer holes and 6 inner holes for large flower arrangements. You don't have to use it for flowers. It is a standalone piece just by itself, and it's had quite a journey.
If you go back and watch our Paris flea market videos on Picker Road, you saw that they were just amazing. It was like a dream come true to spend time at those. And
It was a lot of fun.
I think we spent more time at the flea markets than anything else we did in Paris.
That's
of
what
course.
we do.
That's what we do.
That's why we're Picker Road.
But this was from Marché à Poux, which is the one in Montmartre, a few blocks away from Les Moulins Rouges.
And so it's got quite a history, and it's just a really unusual and really beautiful piece of pottery.
It really is.
It's well made, and it's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
It's a piece you can talk about.
Right. And he's 20% off.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just joining us.
Wait, he's 20% off?
If you're just joining us, they may not know. Everything in the collection today is 20% off. It's our way of celebrating this incredible occasion of being the first guest sellers on this fabulous new NSN Niche Shopping Network. Thank you to Danny and to Dawn for including us.
Absolutely. We are so grateful.
So Shari, we are working on that. We're trying to figure out what's going on there. Is anyone else having a checkout issue over there?
Now, William just tried it on our checkout, and it worked. It got all the way to the end.
And I have seen that error that you're talking about. So sometimes it's as simple maybe as hitting refresh on the checkout page. Sometimes maybe it times out, those kinds of things. So, just maybe give that a try. Maybe try just putting it in the cart again, see if that works.
Going out and coming back in.
Exactly, that kind of deal. So
sorry you're having that problem.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we don't like that, but we like to problem solve it and fix it as quick as we can.
Absolutely.
So, let's see. I just heard my ringy dingy. Oh, it was delayed. I already thanked Meryl. Thank you, Meryl. I have some beautiful little shell paperweights. These are blue glass, and they're very nice. I have 2 of these. That's why I say they. There are 2 of them. I'm selling them separate. These are the blue, and I don't know who makes these. I do know there are some pretty bougie companies that make these seashell little glass paperweight kind of guys. This measures 3 inches by 2.5 inches. Let's see if we can find it in pin it up there for you. Do we have it yet? Let's see. Let's see. What did I call it? That's always the thing. Oh, it's not coming up. Why isn't it coming? Well, is it in the shop? Did it get overridden? That's very possible that, oh, you know what I did? Oh, stand by. Stand by. Here, let me bring Picker Road back on. Like, we got to pass, like, just, hey, why don't you guys do something else? Because I have to get these added in now that I talked about it.
Well, you know, the fact that you're selling those means that you're not shellfish.
All right. So are we ready to go?
I think so.
All right. So these are a pair of Lenox full lead crystal candle holders. You can little votives, or if you have a tall candle, not a taper, but one that has at least that size base, they could extend out, and that also could look very, very stunning. They are brand new. What are the measurements there, William?
It's a 2.5 inch opening there, so 2.5 inch candle would be perfect in there.
Each piece actually measures 4.5 inches wide by 3 inches tall, and they're just beautiful. Listen. You can hear that crystal.
Hark, hear the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away.
They are made in Austria. Again, they're full lead crystal, and they're just beautiful, especially for this time of year. They have got their original stickers on them. You can see the base, the nice design on the glass. If you can see kind of like that striping that they did on there, and you get both pieces. They're a pair, both pieces.
And I'd just like to take a second and say I'm hoping that maybe the shipping issue is taken care of. We'd like to thank Francis for purchasing the unicorn trinket box.
Thank you so much, Francis. Well, that was my pick of the day.
Absolutely.
I absolutely love this box. It's so gorgeous. Really. Thank you so much. I hope you love her as much as I do.
And congratulations on taking advantage of the 20% off,
Yay!
Which is also available on these.
Right. We're only these are only listed for $18. So with the 20% off, that's going to bring them down to like around $14.
I think so, and that's Lenox.
For both.
If you watch our channel, you know I love Lenox.
You're a Lenox magnet.
And
he is.
And of course, our next episode premieres tonight after we finish. It'll be at
there you go.
Pacific. I get a Lenox vase in that episode.
You're telling all your secrets. But these are very pretty, and they are available right now, waiting for you.
All right, I've got them in there now. I have got my little blue shell in there. I'll hold him like close up and personal since there is no picture on the website right now. But look at the detail. And then you've got the smooth back. Smooth operator. Is that it's not showing up? Hold on. Stand by. Let's find him. Where's our little blue shell? There it is. Ta-da! There we go. Niche 20 is the code for that 20% off. I have 2 of these available. So first 2 people to go in and grab them will be the winners. And I'm going to show you, as long as we're talking shells, real quick, I have green ones in there as well. So I have these that look like a scallop. And we'll get that link up there for you in just a moment. And the green ones measure 3.5 by 3.5. 3.5 by 3.5. Where is my little QR code? Where can you be? I found it. There it is. And there is the green one. Hot diggity, hot diggity. Hey, Chelsea. So Chelsea is also going to be coming on the network, and her and I are putting together a Disney sale. All right, so there's your blues and there's your greens. And let's bring Pick a Road back on.
And a lot of people say my jokes are hammy, but in that case, that joke was clammy.
I don't think they
That's
heard.
part of what you said there.
Yeah, you missed
Do
it.
you want to hear part of it? I made another pun.
He's punny tonight. What else is new?
Tonight?
Tonight, I know, right?
It's a day ending in Y.
Hi, Chelsea.
Chelsea, so excited for the Disney sale.
I know.
That's going to be great.
That's exciting.
All right, what do we have here?
Well, I thought I'd do this bracelet, and maybe Dawn can lend her expertise because it's very, very vintage, but I can't find a name on it. I've done research. I don't think I have a name on this one. Just that it's a Murano-style. But it is absolutely gorgeous. It's 7.5 inches long. Look at that. Can you hold it up to the camera? My arms aren't long enough. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's got that chocolate Aurora Borealis type chocolate stone in the middle, and just the straight Aurora Borealis around each one. And turn it around, the backside. It's just so, so beautiful.
And look at the depth that it has.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous bracelet. And this was from the estate lot that I keep talking about, from a Las Vegas showgirl. And she would wear these in the showrooms in the 50s and 60s in Las Vegas with people like the Rat Pack, Sinatra, and Dean Martin, and all those people around. This is a fabulous piece of jewelry history. And I love it. It's so beautiful. It's
something to think about. I was talking with an older resident a few years ago here in Las Vegas, and she was saying that when you're down on the Strip nowadays, you don't consider how much smaller it was back then. That in 1965, you would see Frank Sinatra walking around the Sands Hotel because it was 1/15 the size of what the Venetian is today. So it's really something that, these objects were there and present in that moment in history. It's just so cool, in my opinion. Yesterday would have been Frank Sinatra's 108th birthday.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It sounds crazy. So anyway, I thought I'd bring it and just show it because it is in the Picker Road shop. And I think it's fabulous.
Yeah, it really is. Everything that came from that lot. She had such
There's a
amazing
lot more.
taste. Yes.
There's a lot more. We haven't even begun to get it all listed. So it's just really, really fun, beautiful, historic jewelry. So I hasten. I don't want to say too much because if Dawn is still listening, which I'm sure she is, I'm sure she knows exactly.
Gail said one more time on the back, please.
On the back.
I feel like I have a necklace that matches that too.
Really?
That's the back there.
I'm sure Dawn could say a lot more about it than I can.
And there's the front.
That sparkles.
It really does. I like L. Rothweller said, looks like the color of whiskey.
It does. I said chocolate because I think it looks like chocolate a little bit.
Maybe it's some chocolate, whiskey infused chocolate.
It's just so beautifully constructed, and it's got weight to it, and I think you would feel very fancy wearing it. We've got it up there too, so you can see the beautiful construction.
I'm trying to see if I have a close-up of the back as well to show. There it is.
Go.
There's
the
a
back.
close-up of the back if Dawn wants to see that.
All right. We've done it.
Looks like Danny has some gorgeous glass there.
It's my mustache. You like my mustache? No. Okay, so this got put into the shop as Murano. I don't think it is Murano. I think this is Chalet glass, but Chalet glass was actually derived from Murano glass because one of the designers from Murano went over to Canada for the Chalet company. So that's why there's a lot of similarities in the glass. It is a summer sew. It is mid-century. It is very cool. And it is that triangular, I guess that's the right word. Almost like a not quite amoeba shape. You know, it's that kind of atomic age kind of shape thing going on. Is it topaz? Oh, you're talking about the bracelet they were still showing. Yeah, but it is a true mid-century piece. Don't forget, Niche 20 gets you 20% off. So that brings it down to $40 during the duration of this live. And then for 24 hours, if you're watching on the replay, you can still use the code Niche 20. And we made the code the same both on my site and Picker Road's site just to make it easy on you. Because we like to keep it easy. Yeah, and it's a green into a yellow. Really beautiful summer sew. Oh, Sherry, I'm sorry you're still having trouble. She wants the bone carved box. We're still, you know, behind the scenes as we're talking there, we do have people working on it to try to figure out what could possibly be happening with that. So rest assured, we are really, really working on it. Yes. All right. And with that, let's bring Picker Road back on to show us their next item.
Oh, I am so sorry, Sherry.
Yes, Sherry, I'm kind of thrown for a loop as to what would be causing that.
I am so sorry, Sherry, that you're having that problem. We're looking. I have no idea because we obviously we know our checkout is working because we've already had purchases, so we know our checkout is working. We know we had the fabulous Christy do it. So we know that it's all correct. I wish I knew what to suggest.
All I can say is that I know I had the issue in there once when I was testing the checkout, and after a few minutes, I was able to get back in there and do it again. So maybe just give it a couple minutes and try again if you're having that issue. If anybody else is having that issue,
and I would say if you're trying it on a computer and it's not working, try it on a mobile device.
Yes.
There you go.
Works one or the other, or vice versa.
And also, Vicky was asking a moment ago, does the discount apply to everything in the shop?
Yes.
Everything. Every item.
Every item.
Yes.
Everything.
All items great and small. What do you have?
If I have things that are already on sale, it stacks on top of that. So it's a stacked discount. Yeah.
Woo. Shopping.
Color me fools.
What do we have next?
We have a pair of. We're gonna get on the S&P bandwagon here. We have a pair of mid-century modern Homer Laughlin salt and peppers. The design is Golden Harvest. They are missing their little things because they're inside.
Yes.
So I haven't dug them out, but the corks are inside. They're adorable.
Good project for a kid or grandkid.
Beautiful condition. Amazing. They have survived. They must have been kept locked away because they're in beautiful, beautiful condition on the tops. And they are 3 inches tall. And we had them for only $12. So with the discount, that would be $9.60.
Wow. You did that math quickly.
I know. How did I do that? I must have.
I'd be seeing there going like 3.14, carry the 7.
No.
Hash marks.
You're fast.
Abacus.
I thought the design on them were really cool.
It is.
They look like they should be in the Brady Bunch house.
Alice, could you pass the salt and pepper?
Have you guys seen the photo that's floating around that has all of the Brady kids holding a picture of them when they were on the Brady Bunch, and now
I did.
They're in their 60s.
It's great. They look great.
They do, but
Maureen McCormick looks amazing.
It's not right. It's not right.
Marsha.
It's not right. No,
they look great. Good for them.
All right. I have a fish.
Whoa.
What a surprise.
You have many fish, lady.
What a surprise that I have a fish. Oh, he's a special fish, though. I have held this one in my secret stash for a while, debating if I was going to keep it and display it because I love it. It is a Raku pottery. It is an angelfish. And I have decided to let it go because he's not a saltwater fish. He's a freshwater fish. And I just have no wall space. So there is that. Is he signed? I think he might be signed, but I can't make it out exact. I don't know if that is signed or if it is just a little mark on the back, but there you go. You can see for yourself there. It's got the little hanger. Whoop. Oh my gosh, right there. So you can hang it on the wall. He's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. He measures a lovely 12 inches by 7.5 inches. It's 12 inches tall by 7.5 inches wide. And he's ready to come home to you. Doot, doot. There we go. Thank you so much, Melissa, for putting the individual links over in the chat. So Catherine McNeil is saying, how do we purchase? So there will be a QR code that is up on the screen. You can just hover your phone camera over that and it will link you right to the item. And then we're also putting the link directly in the chat if you're more comfortable using that method. And then you just go over and you purchase it off of the website. There we go. All right. I'm anxious to see what we're bringing Picker Road back on. And
there we go. We're back on.
We're back on.
And we have an Ironwood duck.
We're our Ironwood collectors. We sell out of every piece of Ironwood we ever put up. These are so incredible. And I think, Danny, you're the one who taught us that they are not making them anymore. They're kind of a finite collectible at this size.
The larger pieces are not being made. That is because they have prohibited the harvesting of the ironwood tree because it's becoming endangered.
Exactly.
So now the current stuff that you find being made is only branches that have fallen to the ground naturally.
And this is huge. I mean, look at this. It's the size of my hand here, and it is so well carved. The little
look at put his little face up.
The little face there.
Can you see the little face?
I mean, the big face. He's a quack.
He measures 7.5 inches long by 4 inches tall, and he's really solid.
Yeah,
he's beautiful
solid,
condition.
Nice weight to him.
The patina on the wood is beautiful. Really, really nice. And the grain, hold up so they can see the back.
Right.
Show the back. Look at the beautiful
feathers.
Wood graining. He's really nice. He's a pretty, pretty piece. Love him.
Yeah, he's great.
Love him.
Trying to bring up there we go. Look at that.
There you go. Aw. He's a quack.
He's a quack. Trying to zoom in here. There we go.
And look at the grain. Yeah, the grain on the wood is beautiful. Oh, he's so heavy. He's seriously a heavy piece of ironwood.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Love him.
The sleek lines too.
Mm-hmm.
He's almost Art Deco-y.
He is. I see what you mean. Absolutely. He's very cool. He's a cool duck. Yeah, let Gary put that back over here for me, over on there.
He kind of quacks me up.
He quacks her up.
It's rubbing off.
You knew that was coming.
Of course.
You knew it was coming.
We knew it.
What's the mallard with you?
No, that doesn't quite make it.
No.
Close.
I'm gonna stay on my sea life theme with a starfish, and I am gonna call it a starfish, even though the new politically correct term is sea star, because they're like, well, it's not a fish. I'm like, well, don't tell it that, because It's identified as one for a really long time. Wow.
Aw.
That was a really loud plane.
Was that a plane just then? I heard that.
Did you hear that? That was so loud.
Wow.
Got an airplane buzzing my house. All right. Woo. So he's got a little hanger dude here. He is purple, even though is he neodymium glass? Because he's coming through blue on the screen. He's purple in my vision, and he is signed. So he's signed right here. I know it's really hard to see. Let's get it there. It is focusing. Can you see it? He's a beautiful signed art glass starfish. And don't forget to use the code niche20 and he can be yours for less than is showing on the screen. Yeah, he's pretty. If he doesn't sell, I'll keep him. I will honestly keep this dude if he doesn't sell. So there is that. Ooh, he goes with the shells. Really nice. I have it up here on the cake plate. It looks really, really lovely. Lovely, I should say. All right, Picker Road, what you got next?
We got ourselves.
We have.
I want to wait till she puts us on screen.
Well, we're delayed by a few seconds on there. So there
okay,
we go.
there we
I
go.
think we're on now. Okay.
There we go. We have a little George Jensen,
Ooh.
who loves Scandinavian glass. This is from the George Jensen Living Cafu collection. This is handmade glass bowl. It's brand new in box. We've got the box with it.
As you can see right here, the box.
As you can see, and here's the beautiful presentation box that will go with it. I got this from a really, really nice sale, very high-end sale in San Fernando Valley, down outside of Los Angeles, in the hills of Encino, if anybody's familiar with that area. And the house was multi-million-dollar house. Not quite sure why they were doing a garage sale, because they were selling absolutely beautiful pieces. Brand new, never been out of the box till we purchased it. And let me give you some measurements. It's 4.5 tall by 6.5 round. It's got all of its original paperwork from George Jensen. And it is etched George Jensen, Denmark on the bottom.
As you can see right there behind us.
Oh, there it is.
Got a nice close-up of it for you right there.
I'll let you hold it up too.
Now, if you've seen our videos that we have filmed in Solvang, California, which is the Danish capital of America.
Oh, that's for sure.
They have a little shopping center there that is exclusively Danish and Scandinavian brands. They have a George Jensen boutique there. And George Jensen is so expensive. Oh my goodness. It's just the highest quality.
Well, it's a beautiful name. It really is. Can you turn it and show the base? It's too heavy for me. It's so well done. And turn it up so we can see the base. Beautifully made. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece.
I'm getting a workout here.
Smoky glass color.
Yeah.
But beautifully, beautifully done. As all of George Jensen does. So you can imagine how thrilled I was to find this piece. And we purchased quite a bit from that sale.
Mm-hmm.
Quite some really beautiful pieces. And there it is, all ready to go. Box and all.
Very heavy.
Very heavy. But I love it. It's so pretty.
All right, what do you have, Danny? Uh-oh.
Did we lose the feed?
We can't. No, we've got the feed, but we can't hear you, Danny.
I was muted.
There we go.
There we go.
I feel like muted.
Wasn't George Jensen known for jewelry? Isn't he a jewelry designer as well?
Oh, yes. George Jensen, of course.
And lots of silver, all sorts of silver implements, candle snuffers and
Yeah, I
Everything.
didn't even know he made glass.
They do.
Oh yes.
Very
do.
interesting.
Yeah, and it's the highest quality. It really is.
Oh, yeah. Well, speaking of glass, this is one of my favorites. It, to me, looks like a watercolor painting. It is Ruven glass. This is a nice little footed dish. It's that pastel watercolors. Now, it's very interesting. It's got, this label is on original, and then they taped a second one. I don't know why they taped a second label onto it. I don't understand what was going on there. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on. So it's, yeah, it's very interesting. And they call it Nouveau Art Glass is the name of the company actually that makes the Ruven. Come back. There we go. Come back to me, my little camera. But it's absolutely gorgeous. And dare I say that spring will be here before we know it. And, Easter, it's got a very, very Easter appeal. I know that's my new catchphrase is Easter will be here before we know it. Because it goes so fast. But there is that little beauty available, and it's 20% off if you use Niche 20. Don't forget your Niche 20 code. Oh, that's awesome, Vicki. It does look like watercolors, right? Yes. I don't know how they do it, but their stuff is very signature. Like, if it didn't have the labels, you would still know how to spot Ruven glass because it has that beautiful watercolor look to it. Okay, what you got next, Picker Road?
Well,
That sounds funny. It's like, what you got for me next? Well, this is, I'm going to have a hard time saying it. It's a Shurish. Can you say it?
Shurik?
Shurik? You could do this, Danny. You're very good with the German. This is made in West Germany, MCM.
Shurik? I don't know.
West Germany means it's at least 32 years old.
It's marked, the markings on the bottom are 242-22 West Germany. And our research has told us this is made by the Shurik company. It measures 9 inches tall and about 4.5 round at its widest point. It's got this incredible honey glaze. It's dark brown with yellow colors. And this is a really nice example of their work.
They are known for their like lava and drip glazes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We saw that. And we thought that this was a really, really nice example. Nice height for flowers. And I really like the colors. I found this in Santa Barbara at a thrift store in Santa Barbara. And I had to dig through all this clear glass and FTD. And there it was sitting there. And it doesn't happen every day.
No.
As we all know.
No.
But when I found this one, that was pretty special. I was really happy. So here it is now. And it is 20% off.
$85 with 20% off.
So that's $17 off. So $75. So that brings it down to in the 60s. So there we go. It's just pretty.
Absolutely.
All right, Danny, what do you have for us?
In those earth tones, it's the boho, like the boho is so in. I don't know if you guys watch Laura Caldwell. That would like so be one of her picks.
Absolutely.
That kind of pottery. I have a piece of Herend. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Like I say it like I read it, and then I'm like, okay, somebody's going to correct me that that's probably not how you say it. But it's a little reticulated Herend Hungary dish. Herend is one of those names you want to be on the lookout for. There's the mark. I actually picked this up at the Good Stuff. I saw it. I'm like, oh, that looks like really good quality. And sure enough, it was Herend. So it's just a beautiful, and it's got the little green. Oh, yes, because, St. Patrick's Day will be here before you know it. I had to do it. But yeah, it's just a lovely little piece, and it measures 3 3/3 inch diameter and 1.5 inches tall. So a nice, dainty, lovely made piece of Herend. Am I saying it right? You guys tell me if I'm saying it right. All right, let's bring Pick a Road back on, see what they have next. Ooh.
We're going back to Paris. This is another piece we found at the Paris flea markets. And what was really interesting is, careful that lid.
Oh, yes.
The bottle stopper. We went to a very upscale part of the one, what was that?
The Marché à Pou.
The Marché à Pou. And it's kind of indoors. It's half in, half out. And that's where they have the most expensive sellers. They've got the highest quality items in there. And we saw one of these bottles, and it was about this big. It was that much smaller. And they wanted like $3.50 for it in American dollars. And so I thought, oh my goodness, I've always got to look out for those. So we went off on our way through the market, and you have to do a certain amount of digging with some of the sellers. And we were going through a whole bunch of stuff, and lo and behold, William saw this sticking out. And here it was.
And
one
of
of these pieces that we had just learned about.
And of course, it happened right on camera, and you can see it when it happened.
Yeah.
You could hear like in my voice, I went, "Is that oh?"
Now again, I believe it's pronounced Biot, B-I-O-T. If I'm wrong, please anyone jump in. It is a bottle decanter. It is all hand blown, and you can see the bubbles in it. These are mid-century. They are very sought after. It looks like honey amber. Mm-hmm. They're quite incredible. Show the little name piece that they have out.
And you can see a close-up of the screen behind us, of course. If I understand correctly, this hails from the Marseille region of France.
Correct. That's where it's a hand-blown teardrop stopper, all hand-blown. And actually, I'm sorry, you have the Provence region.
Excuse me. Not Marseille.
That's right. Provence. It was Provence. I knew, yes. And it, without the stopper, it measures about 8.5 inches tall. With the stopper, it's 11 inches. So it's really quite a beautiful display piece. And I love the bubbles in it, mm-hmm. and how it really is, and the color. How it really is hand blown and just really beautiful. And again, this traveled all the way from Paris. It made it. We had it wrapped so carefully, and it made it.
Whenever I think of Provence, I think of the series. Does anybody remember the series A Year in Provence?
Oh, so great.
I loved that series when I was a kid. We watched it in my French class in high school, and I enjoyed it so much. I actually went out and bought a copy so I could watch it again.
Yeah.
But Provence and that region
beautiful.
is just the art and the work. It's so wonderful.
And that's what's so fun about the Paris fleas is that they are brought from actually all over the world, but all over France. Mm-hmm. So you get you can find treasures from everywhere. So we wanted to bring this today and offer it to you guys. And it's travel. It's a traveler. It should have a passport.
The only thing I wish I had from that trip that I didn't have was a bigger suitcase.
Yeah, really. And we have big suitcases, trust me. If you saw the videos, we have these giant orange suitcases. So
and we filled them.
Yeah, I would rather have the treasures than the clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. Your turn,
right.
Danny.
What do you have, Danny?
So it's funny. I thought this was Polish pottery, and because somebody last time said, "Oh, do you have any Polish pottery?" And so we got to fix that picture issue there. Darn thing. You know, you can leave it up there and do it on the fly, Dawn, and then it'll refresh with the right pictures. But I pulled this out of my inventory because I'm like, oh, that's Polish, and it's not. It's not Polish pottery. It has the look though. It is a utensil holder, or if you want to use it as a planter or a vase, you could. But it's got this nice floral band around it, the cobalt blue with some of the little rosy hues on it. It is by Design Pack. It is like a stoneware pottery. Very nice. Oh, morning glories. Okay, morning glories. Yeah. But there you go. That's what I got. Because I really thought for a minute I had grabbed a piece of Polish pottery, but it is not. But it's lovely. It's beautiful. So that's what I got. I want to see what Pick a Road's got next.
Well, that's beautiful. Isn't Polish pottery like the hottest thing right now?
Is it? Yeah. I mean, it's, as far as I know, as long as I've been selling, it's been a popular thing because it's just beautiful. It's one of those very eye appealing.
Very much
pottery. Yeah.
Very much. Well, what we have is a antique sterling silver and marcasite pin brooch. It's really, really large, as you can see. By the way, Will was holding it with his fingers. It is marked on the back. I guess you could get a close-up of there, the mark of the mark. And it's really, really pretty. It's initials. It looks like it's, I don't even know. It's KS. It's so intertwined. It doesn't even really look like initials. It's just kind of scrolled. A huge pin on the back. And absolutely, really, really beautiful. It's so old and so pretty. And it's so heavy. And it's solid silver. So it's really a gorgeous. Yes, there's the mark. You can see sterling right up there. And I love it. Danny, that was one of the places we picked together. That was that gentleman that had that big sale. And to refresh your memory, it was he and his wife that tried to save that desert tortoise and they didn't know what to do. Do you remember that sale?
Okay. That was a while ago.
That was a while ago. That's where I got that one.
Okay. Yeah, that's beautiful.
So I've been holding it for quite a while. I wanted to bring it to just the right place.
And with that much sterling in it, and at $75 with 20% off,
it was 21 grams.
That's like $15 off.
Wow.
Right.
That's a great buy.
And it measures 3 inches by 3 inches approximately, and there it is.
Beautiful.
It would look beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have a thing for butter dishes lately.
Ooh.
And I also have a thing for Cloud's Folsom pottery.
Ooh.
Put the two together, and what do you have? You have a Cloud's Folsom butter dish. How gorgeous is that piece? Look how large that is. That's for your large butter. Large butter.
That's massive butter.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It is signed. So Cloud's Folsom does a lot of really beautiful pottery pieces. I'd never seen a butter dish before. But there you go. Made in the year 2000, which means it is vintage, which is just still so hard for me to fathom that we're going into things after 2004 are vintage. That just feels wrong. But there it is. So beautiful, beautiful pottery, butter dish sign, gorgeous, not a pimple on it. And I've never seen another one. So there she is. I know my pieces don't take as long to talk about. Like, I'll kick it back over to you guys.
Hey, I like listening to you talk about it. It's how I learn. I learned so much about pottery and glass.
Hey, you know why you should have an apple for breakfast?
No, but I think you're going to tell me.
Because it's breakfast at Tiffany's. Tiffany and Company.
So this was very thrilling.
Wait. Time out.
What?
Oh, because it's an apple. Okay, I wasn't looking at. I was like, what are you doing there, Will? What are you doing?
Where are you going with this one? You're losing me. Where are you going?
I did. I lost you for a minute. Okay, I get it now. I'm going to go away.
Okay, this is so. When you're thrifting and walk down the thrifting aisle and see something marked Tiffany and Company. This is their famous crystal glass apple paperweight. It is Tiffany and Company signed right on the bottom. And this is so heavy. It's really, can you hold it up close for me?
Absolutely.
It's really beautiful. It's just it's simplicity, simple and elegant. It's everything that Tiffany stands for. It's fabulous. It's in exquisite condition. It measures 4 inches tall, and it's just, what can I say? It's a Tiffany paperweight. And of course, I was thrilled beyond belief, because when you find anything that's marked Tiffany or even Waterford and so forth, it's just exciting.
And some of the research that I was seeing this is an incredibly popular Tiffany piece to give out as gifts. And at Tiffany's in New York, they will actually etch it for you as a present. So it's even harder to find them unetched.
Unetched.
So it's not personalized, which is great.
This one's perfectly pristine and no etching except for the name, Tiffany and Company. And it's heavy. It's a
Something
beautiful.
I always found fascinating about Tiffany is it is such an icon of quality and elegance. Do you know they do not spend one dime on advertising money?
They don't have to.
They don't have to. It speaks for itself. Like everybody knows.
The bougie blue box says it all.
Yes. That color is actually a trademarked color. Nobody else can use Tiffany blue.
Right.
Right. They never, like you said, they never spend on advertising, and they never go on sale.
That's right.
So
you don't have to.
So
Yeah.
except
we give 20% off.
Except Tiffany can be on sale on the NSN. That's where it can go on sale.
That's right.
Your turn.
All right. I have this really odd piece. Now, I know it's a wall pocket vase, I think, but now I'm not sure if it's a vase because it's open on the bottom. Why is it open on the bottom? I do not know. I've had some people say maybe like you put a matchbox in, like it was a match holder, but I don't know. So if anybody knows why you would have it open on the bottom, I would really love to know. But I bought it because it is a beautiful piece of stoneware pottery. And it does hang on the wall. There's that very substantial hanger. And, I feel like fake flowers or a fake plant would go in this really, really nicely. Or you can set it on a table. You don't have to hang it. Plastic bag holder? Well, there's a pretty cool functional use for something so pretty. Okay, I guess I could see that. It is for those long matches for fireplace. See, that was my initial thought, is that, the box would like fit in here and it opens at the top so you could pull the matches out. But I also thought normally those have a striking plate. Now it is signed as well. So it's signed right here on the bottom with a little stamp that I don't know. LP is kind of what I see there. It's kind of one of those mystery pieces. And a lot of times I will pick up a mystery piece just because it's cool, just because it's unusual. And there you go. And that's all I can tell you about it. All right. Picker Road's got something pretty.
Yes, indeed. We have
that piece that Danny's showing is absolutely beautiful.
It really is.
It's really pretty, really nice. So we thought we'd get a little Navajo jewelry in here. This is vintage Navajo. It is signed on the back by Benson Sam.
Close up behind us.
Which is a known Navajo jewelry artist. It is sterling and turquoise. It's a teardrop necklace. It measures 16 inches just on the chain, and it's got a shepherd's hook closure. If you can see that. Am I in focus? It's so hard to have with that delay. But it's really quite beautifully done. If you can see the way this is, this puffy silver, the way it's created, it's beautifully, the fastener and the finding, just absolutely beautiful necklace. It's got what appears to me, it's like a bear claw design on the front. I think that's a bear claw. I think that, and the piece of turquoise is beautiful colored. It's that beautiful sky blue turquoise, all natural stone, and really, really pretty. I don't know the exact age of it, but it's definitely vintage. And again, it is signed. So it is a signed piece.
Fantastic.
That's what we got.
It's lovely. It's lovely. I have another, I've got all these things, like I would rather talk about these on video than try to explain it in words, because I'm not quite sure what to call it, but I know it's glass. It's a glass vase. It is hand blown. I cannot find a signature, but there's a lot going on the bottom of this. So I'm like, am I missing it? Anybody see a signature on it? Because it feels like it should have a signature. Now, I think I did find an attribution. Let me pull it up in my shop and see what I said about it. Because I may have, yes, okay. What I call this is that it is a Marina Millefiori. And it is these earthy, again, I'm into that boho, earthy. I don't think it's end of day. It's way too intricate for an end of day. This piece would have had to have some thought put into it, not just kind of a slap together at the end of day. So let me just explain. That didn't sound right. End of day doesn't necessarily mean that a piece was slapped together. It is the end canes at the end of the day that are then used to make a piece in conglomeration. This looks very intentional, is what I'm trying to say. It's a very intentional piece of art glass. I did call it Marina Millefiori glass ruffled vase. I know Dawn's trying to find it to pin it up on the screen. There she is. And I suspect that it was a company that made this, that instead of etching the signature, which is a little more time intensive, they probably had a label on it, and that label has come off. But its quality is what I can tell you. It is not one of the kind of the cheap Chinese import glass pieces that you hear me talk a lot about in my videos. This is a quality piece of glass, which is what attracted me to paying up for it. I bought this not too long ago. I bought this. I bought this at the same time as I bought all of that Bing and Grundle dinnerware, which I don't know why I did that. That was a lot. It was a lot to deal with. But there you go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. See if there is an etched marking on the side. Yeah, I really, really have scoured this thing looking for an etch. I really feel like I have, and I can't find one, as much as I feel like there should be one. You know, sometimes you just have a piece that you're just like, this has to be signed, and then it's not. So there you go. That's what I got.
Okay. Use the code.
Picker Roads up next.
So Danny, before we talk about our next item, I'm seeing multiple people in the comments saying that they're not able to buy anything because of the shipping issue. Can we maybe get Christy on that? See if we can get a solution
I have been messaging Christy.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Melissa. Melissa, can you be on the back end there and see? Like, yeah, that a lot of people are having that issue, and I know it was kind of worked on today. So I'm wondering if something has gone awry.
So Donna was saying that she tried to purchase the Tiffany apple, and I'm seeing right here. Donna said, "I ordered the unicorn box and wouldn't take the code. Now trying to order the Tiffany apple and took the code, but now saying cannot ship to my address."
Oh no!
It's got something to do with the zones or something.
Maybe I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, something's going amiss. So yes, we're gonna keep working on that. Let me try.
So sorry, guys.
I'm gonna try something real quick. Because I'm applying the code. It took the discount off. I got that far. So it sends a notification to my phone. I don't know if it does that for everyone, but that's something that it just did because of shipping not available for selected address. I'm getting that error as well.
For your items or just us?
No, I just tried to buy something from your shop.
So it's just our shop. So there's something to do with the zoning that was done on it or something. Is there anything we can do to remove that or?
Gail said PayPal worked, but Donna said PayPal didn't work for her. This was Christy's specialty, so I'm hoping that maybe we can get a thought back from her on that.
Right, and I don't have access to your back end of your shop to take a look. Well, the good thing is that the code is good for 24 hours. Actually, a little longer than 24 hours.
Yes.
Right.
And rest assured, we will absolutely get that corrected.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Our code will be good until tomorrow night at 11 p.m.
Gail says PayPal worked.
Hmm.
Okay, everybody's having trouble. Okay.
Which is interesting because we have had a couple of we had sales go through.
We had 2 sales go through.
And then it stopped. Oh, sorry guys. I know that's frustrating. We'll get it fixed though.
We will.
Absolutely.
And if you want an item, we will make sure that you get it. Even if you have to just email us, we will get you taken care of.
Absolutely. The shop isn't going anywhere.
No.
It's up, it's there. And thank you so much for hanging in there. And so sorry. This is just the tech end of all the tech William can do. William can make a feature film. He doesn't have the you haven't learned yet how to do this, or I'm sure you will know. I don't even know how to say it, because once you do it a couple of times, you'd be able to do anything.
Right.
And it could just be something going on in the Shopify servers right now too. It could be. It just could be a Shopify glitch.
This is the top shopping time of the year, so maybe the servers are just a little overwhelmed.
Maybe.
In the meantime, let's just talk about what we have here. This is this is so light and delicate and beautiful.
It's like feather.
Feather. It's etched Hawaiian glass. This is Arts Hawaii Honolulu. You can see the full label up close behind us there.
It's fine crystal.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tropical flower motif, as you can see.
It's
absolutely gorgeous. Arts Hawaii Honolulu,
vintage label,
made in Hawaii. It's very vintage. The place we bought it from, again, it was the World Travelers.
The World Travelers,
and they had bought that many years ago. It's 5.5 inches round by 2 inches tall, and it's just beautiful. It's just absolutely gorgeous. That flower, I was really concerned that I would get it here. It's absolutely gorgeous. I didn't want anything to happen. It's so beautiful. Just absolutely. And if you can see, do you see it's like a pineapple on top?
Mm.
Do you see that little
Yes.
mark there? They're trying to kind of simulate a pineapple feel for that very Hawaiian feel. Just absolutely gorgeous. A stunning, stunning piece. Absolutely love this piece.
And since it tis the season, Malika Liki Maka. Thank you, Bing Crosby.
Merry Christmas too. Your turn, Danny.
Maka is the thing to say
There it is.
on my Hawaiian Christmas Day. My mother had that album.
Aww.
Used to hear it every year. I have another piece of glass. I was trying to help Dawn out because I don't remember what I called it, but it's a clear ruffled glass, and I have been picking up more clear glass lately. I'm finding a lot of people are getting back into clear glass. So when I find an unusual piece, the Scandinavian pieces, the high quality pieces, those are coming back into popularity on the market because they fit so well with anything. Like you can have whatever color that you love and collect, you can have a piece of clear as your accent to, not accent, but your offset, your accent piece. Oh, she found it. There it is. So this is, it's technically a handkerchief base. Now, normally you'll find them, they're shorter, but the way of the design, the crimping, they do consider this a handkerchief base. And it's a big one. It measures 8 3/4 inches at its tallest point, but it's kind of an offset. You can see it's on a slope. Just gives it a lot of dimension. I absolutely love this. I would keep and use this as one of my own flower vases, but nobody gives me flowers, so I'm selling it. None of my children understand the joy of receiving flowers, for your mom. I don't know what it is. It's like the new generations, but if I do buy flowers for myself though, because I can buy my own flowers. I didn't mean to make that sound like so pitiful. I'm realizing how pitiful that sounded, but no, there we go. All right. There we go. The handkerchief vase. What do we have next from Picker Road?
We are moving back into the paperweight area. And meanwhile, William is desperately trying to look to see if there's anything he can do, because now he's going in and checking, and it's not allowing him to do shipping or things. No. So, oh, you guys, please, so sorry. We will get this taken care of, and the store will still be there, pickerroad.com.
Yeah. Well, that is the beauty of doing this format, is there isn't that you didn't miss out, because nobody can get in right now. Like literally nobody is able to go snag that item. Unlike if we were running in another format and somebody else is able to get in and you can't, and then it's like, oh, I wanted that. But rest assured, we are going to get the problem resolved, and you will be able to go in and get that piece that you love.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for hanging in there. And in the meantime, let's talk about this. This is a vintage 1980 art glass paperweight. It is signed by the artist Shari Brush, B-R-U-S-H, Shari, S-H-A-R-I, Brush. And it's signed on the bottom. Can you bring the signature up for me?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
It's signed right there, very artistically. And we did quite a bit of research on her work. She's extremely popular. The colors are amazing. It almost looks like she's trapped flower petals within there. It's just so gorgeous. It's very, the shape is very unusual. And it's just really, really pretty. It's very heavy. It measures, I don't know if we did a measurement on this one. It measures approximately 3 3/4 inches wide by about 3 inches tall. And the weight, can you get close to the camera? The weight is absolutely incredible. It's rich greens and pinks, and it's bands inside. And it's just amazing. Just beautiful. Really, really beautiful piece.
You see the signature down there?
Yeah.
With 80 etched into it, 1980.
She has 1980 on it. And yeah, it's just a really, really, really pretty paperweight. And unusual too. That's what I like about it. Beautiful.
Hello. I'm answering a text. I forgot. I took the drops from the store, and they're like counting out the register, and they're very, very short. They're like, "How much did you take?" I'm like, "I got you." Little panic moment for my employees. I have this really cool wine cooler. So I guess you put your ice and your bottle of wine in the beautiful terracotta piece. And this is signed by Ray Lashley. Now, I'm not exactly sure what this piece is for, because it's not really like a lid or any, but so like an under thing, a little, I mean, because it sits on there. I'm not sure what this piece does. And this piece does have a little chip. So take note, but the painting is in there, like so. This piece is in beautiful, beautiful condition, and it's got the large gray feather. This is all hand painted on there. It's a really beautiful piece. And it says wine cooler. Tells you exactly what it's for. Oh, it collects the condensation. Ah, well, that makes sense. There you go. That's what it does then. All right. Excellent. Yep. And don't forget to use, did you guys hear that? Apparently Noah is racing because he just hooted and hollered. Oh, my boy. But yes, beautiful piece of hand-painted terracotta pottery as a wine cooler. All right. What do we got next, Picker Road?
We've got some more beautiful handcrafted artist earrings. They're by a company called Silpata. They're sterling silver hammered disc threader earrings. Very, very unusual. Nice and long. They are marked sterling, and they also have the mark of Silpata, of the company on it. Can you bring up the mark? There it is. You've got it. You're so fast. He's got it up there. They hang really nice. They're kind of a really nice length. Not too long, and just really, really pretty. And I like them because they're unusual. You're not going to see them everywhere. And they're easy to put on too, and easy to keep on, because the way they're safety, really safety closure on the back wraps around. Let's get some. They are approximately 2¼ inches in height, and as I said, they're all marked hammer discs. Just really pretty. Put the full picture up so I can get to the camera so people can see them, how they would hang. There's the hammer disc. And there we go. There they are.
And I just had a thought too.
Wants them.
Oh, thank you, Dawn. Hey, if you're giving them the seal of approval, they must be fab. Thank you.
I just had a thought. Anybody who's having issues, make sure you put the item in your cart, because that way when the issue is resolved, we know who was trying to purchase that item, and we could reach out to you and let you know the problem is resolved so you can complete the purchase. So just put it in your shopping cart and leave it there. And as soon as we get this resolved, we're going to let you know. There's that. I know a lot of you are having like issues now. So again, we're using the Shopify platform, And it has its quirks. It has its quirks. But we'll figure it out. We will absolutely figure it out. Oh, I didn't tell Dawn what I'm doing next. So I actually, Dawn, you remember I bought this when I was with you up in Reno, and it just was so striking. It is, I forget the name of it, Lancaster ware. So it is a Lancaster ware, and it's bigger than a creamer. So I think they may call this like a milk pitcher. So there are water pitchers, there's iced tea pitchers, there are creamers, and there are milk pitchers. And this is bigger than a creamer, so I think it's for milk. But it's got this beautiful little cottage scene on it. We'll get that to focus. There's the focus. Look at little chickens, a little rooster. There he is. It's got a very, very faded mark on the bottom there. But the mark is there. But what struck me is this beautiful mottled pink finish that this has. Like, it's so striking, just so striking. And if you don't like the scene on the other side, you display it this way, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So there you go. Oh, thank you, Virginia. Virginia left just a really beautiful comment over on Facebook. I appreciate you guys. I just want to say the support you have shown these last few days. It's so uplifting, and it just really spurs me to want to just bring you more and better and keep this community building and growing and helping and serving one another. So thank you for the strength you've given me through a pretty tough time. I really appreciate it. Yep, we're learning new things. It's a brand new baby. We're learning how to change its diaper. All right, Picker Road, what you got next?
What you got?
What you got?
What you got? We've got fabulous. We've got this is a signed pottery vase. Now, to me, this looked very Pennsylvania Dutch in the motif. It kind of harkens a little bit to M.A. Hadley, but it's not. It is signed by the artist, and darn if we can make it out. Let's get it up there and see. And it's a really fabulous color. It's kind of that gray color that you would see in the old jugs and the different pieces. And it it's 8.5 inches tall by 5.5 inches round at its widest point. And I just loved it. Yeah. I love the way it's a little uneven on top. You can tell it's a hand-thrown piece. I just really love the shape. The shape is classic. Mm-hmm. It's really well made. It's balanced. Like I know, Danny, you always talk about when you hold a wine glass, how you can tell it's really well balanced. Well, this pottery pot is the same way. It's got a good balance to it. Inexperienced potters, sometimes they'll be a little too heavy, a little too thick, especially at the base. But this is really beautiful, and I just thought it was a really, really attractive piece. And we are offering it for $35, so that would make it 7 off, $28.
Wow.
And
have you heard yet that there's 20% off?
20% off. And I said 20% off.
And that is good until tomorrow at midnight. So once we got this all squared away, whatever's going on here.
Yeah, so sorry, guys.
Stick it in your cart and just leave it there if you need to. And we will hopefully get that worked out soon.
Sorry, guys. But this is
You're getting very nice messages from my Facebook viewers as well. They love you guys too.
Oh,
Picker Road fans.
thank you so much. And hey,
Thank you guys. We love everybody.
If anybody watching is not subscribed yet to Picker Road, we are 30 subscribers away from 5,000 subscribers.
Oh my goodness.
We're so close.
Okay, well, there are 245 people currently watching this. If 33 of you have not gone and subscribed to Picker Road,
Please
help them over. That would be so fun to do it live.
Oh, wouldn't it? Okay,
Wouldn't it?
now I'm gonna go check.
Oh, no.
Like, I don't know how many items do you guys have left to show?
Would that be something, Danny?
What's our countdown?
27.
How many items do you guys have left?
We need 27 more subscribers. Oh, how many more items?
How many more items? Like, trying to figure out how much longer we're going to be on here.
I would say 2, 4, 6, 8 or 9 more items.
Okay, 8 or 9. So let's do it. We can do it. We can get them over the 5,000 mark right here while we're live. You guys can be part of that if you haven't already subscribed to their Picker Road YouTube channel. Now, the cool thing is anyone who is selling on the Niche Shopping Network, right now, we all make videos and you can all get a preview of the stuff that's going to be coming up. And then when we do a show here, there's always going to be some special perk for you guys. So just saying, it pays to go and kind of check it out ahead of time by watching those videos. That is the preview.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Danny.
Yes, thank you, truly.
I'm gonna watch and see it change over.
26 to go.
Okay, what's your next item? What you got?
Oh, it's your turn. Do you have anything else?
Oh, is it? Oh, I have stuff.
It's your turn.
Do I have anything else? Oh my goodness. Let's see. What do I have here? Yeah, let's go with the clear glass here. This would be a little, oh gosh, is this a Costa or is it Orifers? It's Orifers. I knew it was one of those. So it is a signed Orifers candle holder. Look at the clarity and the brilliance of that glass. That is one of the ways you know you have a nice piece of glass. Even when it's got fingerprints on it, it still shines. And you'll see me in my videos. I will literally be drawn to a clear piece of glass because of that radiance of the glass. And then you get it in your hands and you can feel the quality. So we have the Orifers candle holder. Do I not have this one in there? I should have this one in there. It was on my cart from last time, so I assumed that I had it in there. Let me see. Maybe I don't. Maybe I need to go add it really quick. I don't have it in there. Oh my goodness. All right, bring Picker Road back on, and I'm gonna enter this in.
Thank you so much. Gail went and subscribed on her husband's phone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Wow, thank you so much. Love it, love it. And Rhonda wants to know how to buy an item.
That's what we're working on.
well, is Danny's is open.
Danny's is open and working. So there's a slight back end issue. We're thinking maybe there's a server problem on the core site, Shopify, that they're having an issue getting the shipping addresses squared away for people's purchases. So if you see something that you want, go to put it in your cart. And go give it a try. Try to check out. Maybe it'll let you through. We've had a couple of purchases tonight. So,
right, absolutely.
So it is working for some. But if not, it stays in your cart and you can go back and revisit it. Or at the very least, if you aren't able to get this squared away, send us an email and we will make sure you get it. And we'll honor the 20% off.
Are we able to do our email address?
Absolutely.
Which is
we're pickerroadlv@gmail.com. Just shoot us a message on there.
So just think Picker Road, our name, LV for Las Vegas @gmail.com.
Yes.
And you can always get to us anytime that way. Always. And while Danny's doing her thing, let's do ours. So this is a just a really, really pretty green hand-thrown pottery pot. It is by Potter, which is the artist that we had a blue bowl up that sold recently on the site, and it's the same artist. So we were actually able to find a second piece by the same artist. And it's just a cute little pot, really nice for a succulent or whatever you would like. It is 5.5 inches round by 3.5 inches tall. It's kind of a celadon type of glaze, the color, which reminds me kind of very oriental in a way. Really nice the way the wavy lines are.
I was about to say, I think that Potter is fantastic with their lines on this and the other piece that we had acquired. Their lines were just fantastic.
Very much so. And it's a really nice little pot. And again, because it's handmade, that's always really important to us. We really try to feature as many artists as we can. So there we go. There it is.
And we are at...
What are we at?
20 subscribers to go.
20. Oh my goodness.
I feel like I'm doing a telethon. Hi, I'm Jerry Lewis.
Thank you.
We'll make it. We'll make it.
Subscribing.
Okay. I put the orifers in. Let's see if we can find it now. All right. One moment as we pull up the QR code for you guys. So where do you go to buy the items? So there's a QR code on the screen right now. So you can scan that QR code and it'll give you the link. And then we also have our moderators are putting the direct links into the chat. So we're giving you 2 ways to find it. Shipping is based on your location. So we can't just state a shipping price because if you are in zone 8 from us, that is more than if you are in one state over. So and I think this is what's going on the back end is Shopify is our platform that we have our little stores on, and there is a little glitch in the giddy up, if you will, on the calculated shipping portion of things. So rest assured, it's something we will be working very, very hard on to get remedied even before, well, tonight we're going to get it fixed. But before we go live the next time, we'll have those little issues ironed out. And if any excess, so I have a little ticker tape going under here. If you read that, it does tell you that if for some reason you are overcharged on shipping, which sometimes the calculator does, or if you buy multiple items and it didn't combine the shipping, we do refund that excess shipping. So. All right, so there's the orifer. So it would be 20% off with the code NICHE20. NICHE20 is the code of the day. And there she is. I'm just having fun looking how that sparkles in the camera. So fun. I know, rainbow flashes, right? So pretty. And right there's the direct link. If you're having trouble, lurkers always welcome. Absolutely. We know some of you are shy. All right, let's bring Pick a Road back on. Okay, where are we at?
We're at a stunning Bohemian Czech China platter. I usually don't pick up too many platters, but I really like this one because, of course, it's in gorgeous condition. But I really love the flowers on there. And you can see it is signed Fine Bohemian China from the Czech. Now it's called the Czech Republic now, I think. But there it's vintage. It's I can't say it.
Czechoslovakia.
There he goes. And I just love the flowers. The pink flowers. Does anybody know what kind of flower that is? I'm not sure. But it's the pink flowers. I thought maybe a crocus, but I'm not sure. And then the gold flowers, the edging on it. Can you put up the full screen of it behind me? And it measures 13 inches long. So it's a really nice size. And it would be nice as a vegetable platter on a table. It would be lovely. And it's 5.5 inches wide. And it's just beautiful. And it's trimmed in 24 karat gold trim. And I just thought it was a really, really attractive platter. And it takes a lot for me to want to buy and ship a platter. But this one's beautiful. And we have $32. So that means that it would be somewhere in the neighborhood of $6.40 off, $26, something like around there. Mm-hmm. My math is waning, but it's really pretty. And that's it, Danny. That's what we have. Yeah, and that's an HTG.
You guys are brave shipping platters.
Not too often.
Me neither. Not too often, but I know sometimes there's a special one you got to do. I have a piece of yixing. Again, it's one of those words. I don't know if I'm saying it properly. Usually I find these in teapots. This one is a sugar.
Ooh.
And it is a special clay found in Japan. There is the impressed mark. There it is on the bottom. Uh-oh. Let's find it. I know I listed this one. Let's see. Let me find it. Stand by. Where is my yixing? There it is. Oh, I call this. Oh, it's not a sugar. It's an incense pot. There it is. Incense pot. And there we go. Of course, with the last picture showing first. I don't know why they're doing that, but I'll show you the whole thing. So they're calling it an incense pot. I found it highly unusual because the lid, these move. And I don't know what that's all about. Why do those move? But there's like all these little, I have no idea. Sometimes I just buy things I have no idea anything about them. It also has the signature on the inside of the little lid here. And I know the teapots can be quite valuable. So if you do find these pieces and you're a reseller, grab them. And it's called yixing. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's how it's spelled. This one did come in its original box with its little floofy in there and the little closures, floofy, because that's a technical term. And he nestles right in there. And my research did find that it was an incense pot is what they were calling it. So there you go. All right. You guys are talking about pizza? Oh, pizza boxes. I thought you're talking about pizza. Pizza sounds good. Kind of want some pizza now. Oh, there you go. There's a pretty teapot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we thought we'd keep up with the theme.
Short and stout.
It's a stone carved shashan teapot with the acorn little finial motif on top. And it's just amazing. It is so heavy. I'm going to let you hold it. I'll let you bring it over. Actually, it's heavy, but it's not so heavy I can't do it. Can you just hold it really close with your long arm? It's just really, really exquisite example of the carving. It's made from solid stone, very intricate design with the leaves and the removable lid. It measures approximately 6.5 inches long by 4 inches tall. And with the research we have done, we have found that these guys are super collectible and pretty sought after. And it's just beautiful. It's just an amazing piece. The design, look at the spout, the design on it. really, really interesting. And the colors of the stone really come through. Can you go to this part? Is there part of this there on that?
Yes, 1 second. There we go. I'm multitasking.
He's multitasking. Again, it's on this side. Really, really pretty.
I've got a close-up loading right
There
there.
it is. There. Look at the colors.
Mm-hmm.
The colors on the stone are really beautiful. And I think this is what you've got up there too. So there it is. So that's what we've got.
We're not finding that one in your shop to put the link up.
It's the first one, I think.
What'd you call it?
Antique carved
Shaoshan.
Shoshan teapot.
Hang on, let me see. Let me find it. Oh, there it is. I don't know why that didn't cut. Well, this was in your booth, wasn't it?
No.
Nope.
Oh, it wasn't. You had a similar one in your booth.
Possibly.
Yeah.
It must have sold. Nothing here has ever really seen the light of day much.
Oh.
And we are 12 subscribers away
12.
from 5.
I told you it's going to happen while we're live. It's going to happen while we're live because that's the magic we can do around here.
Call your friends. Call your family.
Call Santa.
12 more. Woohoo! Thank you, guys. All right. I have a piece of a ceram pottery. Ceram. I picked this up a little bit ago, and I picked it up because it was just so unusually shaped, so mid-century kind of flair and the colors. And it took me a while to figure out how it was signed on the back, but this is Baatz Ceramics, Baatz, Baatz. I think I'm saying that right because I don't think it's Bats. I think it's Baatz. It's just a really unusual little shape, and we will get it up on the screen here momentarily. It would be under, I think I call it ceram because that's what it says underneath also. So let's see if we can find it. Put it up there for you. Oh, there it is. Royal ceram. There we go. Called it Royal ceram. Oh my goodness. Now this is moving like molasses. What is happening with our technology? You know, they say it is not the things that we think we're going to need to be prepared for. We're going to need to be prepared when all of our technology goes down one day. Like, I think that's worse than a power outage, honestly. It's like, oh, okay. So you can see this one already has had a discount applied. That's what I do in my shop. It gets put in fresh, new for those who want to grab it. And then the things that don't sell in like 2 weeks, I start doing markdowns. And then when we come here, you can stack the discount. So now you can take an additional 20% off the price for that piece. There it is. Yeah, well, that's what I read on the bottom. Oh, it's not Royal. It's Baatz. Okay, Baatz Ceramics. I was reading ceram, on the bit of label that's left. So there we go. Oh, sometimes I just don't get it right. And that's okay. All right. So there is that lovely little piece. Okay. Let's bring Pick a Road back on and let's see what number they're at now.
Yeah.
Ooh. Keep it coming. Let's see.
I feel like we should have a drum roll.
Dum, 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 dum.
What are we at?
I'm hitting refresh.
What are we at?
And it says we are at 10.
10. We only need 10.
4,990.
Oh, no! 10. Oh, my goodness.
10 more.
That is so exciting. All right, so.
I love it. Dawn says, sometimes I think an artist is named Stir.
So we thought we'd bring up a little Weiss jewelry. This gorgeous, gorgeous Weiss bracelet. It's got, as you can see it hanging, it has got a safety chain. Beautiful. It is. Can you put up the marking for Weiss? It is marked on the clasp, Weiss. Is that holding up? I can't see. Okay, there we go. There's Weiss. You can get it up there. There it is, right there. There's the close-up behind me. And it's in gorgeous, perfect condition. It looks like it was just made yesterday, and it's got to be, well, Dawn could probably tell you better, but I think it's probably at least 60, 70 years old at this point. It's probably from the 50s, maybe 60s. But it's absolutely beautiful. It's kind of chocolate and clear and yellow stones, and they all blend together and they sparkle like crazy. The length is, it's super high quality, and it's 7 inches in length, and it's just beautiful. Just absolutely a stunning bracelet. And that's what we've got.
And Dawn says it looks circa 1950.
There's something like having experts in the house, you know?
Absolutely. Community. It's all about community. All right. I have a piece of, it's faux cinnabar, and they call it faux ivory, but it is a really cool dragon vase. And I picked this up at a pretty bougie estate sale where they had all kinds of really amazing antiques, a lot of Asian antiques. Now, I find a lot of the faux cinnabar in the red. Very seldom do I find it in the white or the ivory color. This one says on the bottom that it is Trends Art Lamps and Accessories. So I think they probably like sold these in, you know, furniture stores and such. But he is super cool. And you can see he is a marked down piece that you can take an additional 20% off if you want to grab him. It is a vase. Probably could have been a bottle. It may have had a stopper at one time, but now it's a vase. Because why not? Yeah, he is really cool. Very intricate dragon carving in there. Nicely carved all the way around. And there you go. All right, I'm dying to know, did we reach that number yet?
I'm hitting the button.
Where are we at?
I'm refreshing.
He's refreshing. Oh my goodness. 6. Oh, we can't both do it. It's not 12.
No.
6.
6 to go.
6 more. There are 242 of you watching. There has to be 6 of you that has not subscribed. Come on, be part of history right here. I love to do this live.
Join the journey.
It is so fun to do this live and help a channel reach a goal. So I would love you guys. Just go over there, hit that button. I'm watching too. I'm pulling it up over here because I can't stand it. Although you guys are going to see the number before I do over here. But it is so close. Hey, let's do a giveaway if when we reach that number.
Whoa,
do we have something we can give away? What can we give away?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I don't know how we'll do the giveaway, but we're going to do a giveaway.
But then can you do gift certificates on here? I wonder. On
a credit?
Yeah, well, a gift certificate.
You can make that for a particular person. You absolutely can.
Well, there you go. We'll figure something out.
Absolutely.
Sure, Robin's Nest resale. Absolutely. I don't know. How are we going to pick a winner?
I thought don't you have a way to spin on here or something?
Well, Dawn uses her phone.
I know. She just like randomly like scrolls through and then goes.
5 to go.
That's what Dawn was doing the other night. We absolutely have to do something.
She says she'll do it. She says she'll do it for us.
Oh,
Perfect.
thank you, Dawn.
Oh, you're muted. You are muted.
I'll do it when we get to 5,000. When you get to 5,000, I'll do it with my phone. Everybody can see. Give me the word.
Awesome. We're going to
Okay.
get there. We're going to get there.
Where are we at right now?
We
So
are
close.
5 away. I'm
5.
updating
Oh
again.
my God, this is big. This is a really big moment. So what's the
Four.
giveaway? Okay, so it's a gift certificate for how much? Do you
Uh,
know?
a gift certificate for
$20.
$25.
Whoa.
25. Love it. All right, I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna make sure. When you hit that point, I'm gonna use my phone and we'll pick someone random. Okay?
All right.
Perfect.
And
Love it.
for anything in our booth, in our Picker Road boutique store.
Anything, yeah. And then I can help you guys afterwards on how you like set that up.
Okay.
You know, you can make it for a specific person, give them a gift certificate, good to go.
Perfect.
4 away.
4 away, you guys.
4 more of you are needed to make history. All right, well, let's sell
I'm
something.
doing thumbless jazz hands. What do we have? What do we have?
What you got?
It's our turn. I'm sure Danny will know this one. It's a vintage Eggerman Czech Republic crystal art glass bowl. It's a mouthful and it is gorgeous. It's a handful too. Look at that pink color. It measures 10.5 inches wide by 4.5 inches tall. The color is stunning. It's got its original tag right
You
there.
can see the close-up up here behind us.
And it's a statement piece, I think. It's a statement bowl. You could use it as a console bowl or a coffee table. It would just be so beautiful anywhere.
And I want to say how clean the base
Look
is.
at the base.
You know, if you watch any of our channels, we talk about how there's scratches on the bases. Now there's a few minor scratches on here because
It was
if you
used.
saw in the video,
It was
but
displayed.
but there's only a few minor ones. It's not as many as you normally see because if you watch back on the episode, you'll see that they had it on cloth. That when they put it down on that shelf, they put a cloth under it, so it doesn't have as many of the cleaning scratches that you frequently see.
But it's really, really pretty, really heavy, and that's what we've got.
And let me update. Let's see.
Update. We did it!
We did it! 5,001! Which means we are 4,999 away from 10,000.
Thank you,
It's
Danny.
brilliant.
Thank you, Dawn.
Freaking brilliant. I love it. All right, so
I had myself muted. I was like, that's why I was hitting buttons like, oh, I see it.
Thank you,
exciting.
Danny and Dawn.
I think everybody should put the number 5,000 into the chat to enter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right now, everybody type 5,000 into the chat and you will be entered to win the giveaway, a $20 gift certificate
25.
into the Picker Road shop.
There we go.
There you go.
Everyone's doing it. Perfect.
Put it in there.
I'm seeing it.
Fantastic. Oh, that's so exciting.
everyone's saying congratulations. They're sending hearts. It's a big deal.
It
5,000.
happened here in the Niche Shopping Network.
Yay!
Yay. 5000.
It happened live on NSN.
All right, let's give it. I'm watching the flow of the chat here. Let's let everybody have a chance to get in.
Yep. And I'm going to do it from my phone. So we have to wait for my phone to see it. You're ahead, Danny.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's true. I'm seeing him coming in though, as we do have that beautiful little lag thing to deal with.
And Williams, some piece of paper off the thing so I can write down who wins.
Can I just say I love that bowl. That Eggerman Czech bowl is so gorgeous.
Oh,
Isn't
and
it amazing?
That is like my color all the way. I love that so much. But you guys were cracking me up. I was ready to snap because you had like 4 things in a row where I had no idea how to spell the words.
I'm sorry.
You're like Cyberman, sugar, blah, blah, blah. It's like all these foreign words.
Sorry.
All right. So let's wait another minute. Everybody get in your 5,000 to win 20 $25. It's $25 gift certificate to the Picker Road store, pickerroad.com. All right. The winner needs to contact them by email and let them know that they won.
Yes.
Exactly. And they can get pickerroadlv@gmail.com.
Let me type that in.
And we will work that out.
Yeah.
Picker Road LV
@gmail.com.
gmail.com.
Just let us know that
There you go.
won.
All right. All ashore who's going ashore. Everybody in that wants to be entered for the $25 gift certificate. This is momentous. 5,000 is a nice number.
It's
Yes.
so exciting, Dawn.
Congratulations.
And it means so much, the support, to have this happen within our first year. I mean, we launched 9 months ago.
Yeah.
Well,
9 months ago.
Congratulations. That's fantastic. You've been doing the work.
Thank you.
know,
Thank you
it's
so
not-
much.
It's not luck. Okay.
And it's not luck. And
No, YouTube is
it's
YouTube.
also having really good friends and a mentor like Danny.
Yeah. And it's a
She
meritocracy.
helps and she does.
Danny has a beautiful heart. She has the heart of service. She really does. But she wants to help people who are willing to do the work, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And for all of you who are new subscribers, our newest episode will drop in about 30 minutes. So after this show, go watch that episode, because at the end of it, we take Danny out to dinner.
Oh, I'm in there.
Is everybody ready? I'm going to go. I'm going to do it now.
Okay, let's pick
All
a winner.
right.
All right. Spinning, 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 spinning. And the winner is, what does it say?
It's
Rottweiler.
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 It's a Rottweiler.
You got it.
Woo!
All right. You are the winner of the $25 gift certificate.
Congratulations and thank you, everybody.
Thank you so
Each
much.
and every one of you over these past 9 to 10 months that have supported us,
I spelled that wrong.
commented,
My
watched.
bad.
Thank you so much. We love you guys.
And Dawn, thank you for
Thank
all
you,
your
Dawn.
support during this show.
Absolutely.
Doing all that back end work. We really appreciate it.
And even down to picking the winner. Thank you
Yes.
so much, Dawn. Really
That's so
appreciate
exciting.
it.
It's so exciting.
You saw it here first.
That's right.
Amazing. A milestone like that on a milestone night for this fabulous new network,
Mm-hmm.
the Niche Shopping Network. It is absolutely amazing. And we couldn't be more grateful and thrilled to be part of it. So
We're so happy to have you part of it.
it's so great. So great.
Okay, let's
right, your
let's
turn.
sell the Eggerman now.
Now let's put it over there.
And again, if you're having issues with the shipping, which I see is still active on there, then just put it in your cart and try again. We are actively working on that. And if
We'll get it fixed.
and if it ultimately comes to it, just send us an email at that address and we'll work it all out through there as well.
We'll always work it out.
All right. What do you have, Danny?
Am I back? I don't know. I got so caught up in that. I'm like, I do have like 2 more items I want to show. Oh, I've been using this one to store jewelry. Stand by. There we go. All right. Oh. Okay, these are kind of heavy, but they're super cool. They are Bauer. Are they Bauer? Yes, they're Bauer stoneware nesting bowls. You will get a set of 4 of them. They look like this. So super functional. So Bauer is B-A-U-E-R, I do believe. I think so. There we go. There they are. I loved the colors. They are so spring, and I think we all want to start thinking about spring, right? Who wants to think about winter right now? No, let's go. Let's just think beyond all this white stuff that's going to happen for so many of you, and let's think spring with this beautiful set of nesting bowls. So I don't know if it'll come through. Oh, there. Oh, I can get the light just right. You can see the Bauer name. Bauer is super high quality. And again, I've already marked these down once, and you can take an additional 20% off, stacking the discount. Spring ahead. I know we're all ready already, right? Right? But there they are. Super nice set of bowls for your mixing and baking needs. All right, that's what I got. Let's bring Pick a Road back on.
I love the colors of those bowls.
Yeah,
those are
they're very
so
cool.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
So nice. Just love those. So we've got our vintage signed 1988 paperweight. It's signed by a known paperweight artist called C.C. Walters. And it's just really, it's kind of like a rainbow in glass. It's got the bullicante bubbles. And by the way, I know that big word bullicante thanks to Danny. It's just a really beautiful. The colors change as you get different angles of it within it. So there's no wonder that C.C. Walters is really a very popular artist. It measures about 3 inches tall, and as I said, it's signed.
That's the signature
Signed
up here
and
behind us,
dated,
as you can see.
And get a close up of the colors.
Yes.
Can you do that? Because I can't. There we go.
Look
Look at those colors. It's just amazing.
It's got a luster to it that's absolutely incredible. And it changes with the light.
It does. It's almost like the Northern Lights.
Mm-hmm.
That the way those colors change and move, and it's just a really beautiful little paperweight. I was really thrilled when I found that one. Okay, your turn, Danny.
Hello. So there's definitely something going on tonight because I'm noticing it also in my shop. So again, I just want to encourage you guys, if there is something that you're interested in, make sure that you put it in your cart because we can see who has something in their cart.
Right.
And that way, once we get the issues worked out, we can notify you. So until we can get that all fixed up, it's, technology. It is what it is.
Or even just leave it in your cart and hit refresh, in a few hours and try and check out again.
There's that too.
Exactly.
This is EAPG, and you guys know EAPG is near and dear to my heart. It was the poor man's crystal. So back in the 1800s, imported European glass was the thing. It was very expensive. Only the wealthy could afford it. And so American companies came up with this pattern glass it mimicked the beautiful cut glass that was coming over from Europe. And that's why we call it early American, either pattern or pressed glass. It is a pressed glass. It was made in molds. It was, it was made very I don't want to say quickly, but it was like a manufactured glass. It was not a handmade glass. And so there are literally hundreds of different patterns out there because it was hugely popular. Families could now put these beautiful pieces on their table. So this is a piece from U.S. glass. The pattern is Georgia or peacock feather because literally it looks like peacock feathers. And most of the patterns will have something to do with the way that it looks. That's the cool thing about it. So it's pretty easy to find who the makers are of these items. This one is in beautiful condition. It is a butter dish, or I don't know, to me, you could put just about anything in there. You could leave this out, maybe put some mints. Like, oh, would you like a mint? Would you like some gray poupon? No, never mind. I don't know why that came to mind. I guess it was the accent, which was really bad. So there you have it. A beautiful piece of early American pressed glass or pattern glass. This piece is about 150 years old. And I think that's the other thing that fascinates me is it lasted all this time. This was something used in a household on a daily basis. And not only did it last through those years, but it's made its way across the United States somehow. A lot of it came over by covered wagon, because they didn't have cars yet. So the stuff that's over here on the West Coast with me, not all of it, came in later years. A lot of it came here with the families that moved here and settled here that long ago. It's just like, this stuff just speaks to me. So I bring it to you. All right, Picker Road.
All right.
All right.
Are we up? Okay. There's nothing here.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing here because I got to do a little update. Nothing to show yet. Okay, so
we just got
an order through, so we will be back up and running. So if you've been having trouble, you got it sitting in your cart,
give it a try.
See if it works. Give it a try.
Because we got an order through that just came through.
And I wanted to say that first because if you saw the item, you'd be a little bit distracted. So let's tease this out. Let's put this up on the screen first. Is that a Rosenthal Netter label?
It is. It's part of the Rosenthal original label. So we thought we would put up our exciting find that we had. It's a MCM Potosi vase with part of the Rosenthal Netter label. So as Danny well knows, Rosenthal Netter were the distributors for the Potosi.
Yes.
Vases, and this one is absolutely
wow.
It's absolutely gorgeous. It's got just an incredible glaze and design, and
wow.
It's
10.5 inches
10.5 inches tall by 8.5 inches at its widest point. Just Rosenthal Netter was established in 1950 to provide U.S. buyers with the best of Italian pottery imports, and it's highly sought after by collectors today. The fine art Potosis are from the Florence region of Italy, and they boast these intricate designs, and they're even part of some masterworks that are in different museums and so forth. So this was really, really special. And at a totally different sale, I can't remember, it was totally different. I think we found this one, which is actually a Potosi ashtray with almost exactly the same design. It matches. And we're just thrilled because they are really hard to find. And a dear friend of both Danny and us, we met her earlier this year for the first time. Laura Caldwell is very enthralled, I know, with Potosi vases and Potosi art, ceramics. So it was really exciting for us to find this. And we just wanted to show you guys tonight. And this is available in pickerroad.com. And there you have it.
And really, when you take that 20% off, that's a pretty sizable discount. So if anybody's eyeballing that, that's like $80 off.
Exactly. So it'd bring it down to a little over just around 300, which for this size is, from what we've researched, is pretty good.
That's a unicorn find.
It is.
Yeah.
It absolutely is. In this condition.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right. Well, hold on. Let's bring Pick a Road back on. I know I'm messing you up. You were all ready to be in the flow there. I really don't have much more behind me.
That was our show too.
That's what I figured. That was your finale.
The fireworks are always.
I know a grand finale when I see one. I just want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you for your patience. We are going to fix some issues behind the scenes once we get done and can really concentrate on what is going on. As I know in my shop as well, there are some issues going on as well. So it could just be a Shopify server issue. You got to love technology. You just got, you know what? Mercury is in retrograde. I never was really a big believer in that, but after the day I had yesterday and today, I'm just going to chalk it up to that. Like, that's got to be it. Because if it's that, that means it's fixable. We're just going to go with it. All right. So,
But either way, thank you all so much for getting us
Thank
to
you,
5,000. That means
everyone.
just everything.
This has been such a special night for us. I
Yes,
can't
truly.
believe it. And to have it happen live and to have it happen with friends like Danny and Dawn, we feel really, really blessed. And I think it's really important in life to be grateful. And gratitude is very much a part of our mantra. And we are very, very grateful to you, Danny, for all you've done for us.
well, thank you. It's been mutual. You've been there for me many times too.
And we will be.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All
everyone,
right.
please make sure you watch Picker Road's video that's coming out in about 15 minutes. I will have a new one tomorrow. And we will be back here Monday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern. And I think we're doing, I don't know. Jewelry.
Extravaganza.
Thank you. Somebody keep me straight. So if you watched Tuesday's jewelry unjarring, I will be taking the pieces that people had requested that they be standalone pieces. I will get those into the shop over the weekend. So those will be coming in soon. And then I will have some new surprises on Monday. And I know Dawn has some surprises as well. So with that, yes, we love you too. Thank you everybody for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna sign out.